All right, let's get to it. Your First Alert streaming show. A little bit late today. We had some things going on here, and we will make it fairly quick here. We'll be on for maybe another, well, what time is it now? 10:22. So maybe 8 minutes here. We'll run through what is going to be a very cold forecast, probably end up being the coldest that we have this winter, certainly in the wind chill department, with wind chills expected to be 40 below, even 45 below in some spots. We do have temperatures that are going to top off well below average for this time of year, right on through the upcoming weekend and probably beyond that, with the wind up in the 10 to 15 mile per hour range, and the temperatures dropping below zero. So here's the almanac, and a 17-degree high is expected today. That is 10 degrees below average. The low so far, 8 degrees. We will reestablish our low temperature this evening, and the official low for the day will be whatever we are at midnight, and I would suspect that will probably be somewhere around 8 to 10 degrees below zero. Currently at 12 in Madison, wind 6 miles per hour. The wind chill is 3. Temperatures across the region, 10 to 15 right now in most spots. Platteville just a touch warmer at 16 degrees. Throw in the wind though, and 0 or below zero just about everywhere. There are only a handful of spots that are not below zero on the wind chill out there right now. And as we head through the day with increasing wind, we are going to see the wind chill become more of an issue, and shortly after midnight we're going to be approaching 30 degrees below zero on the wind chills, and they will continue to drop from there as the air temperature does. 7 degrees below zero at 1 a.m., 28 below on the wind chill, but we're still going to probably drop another 10 or 11 degrees on the air temperature with wind staying where it is, so that will push us to near 40 degrees below zero by around daybreak on the wind chill. So skies becoming mostly cloudy today. We have an approaching cold front from the north, actually a pretty strong front, but not really going to produce much snow around here. We had a front move through yesterday that wasn't as strong, and it did produce snow. So why is that? Well, the reason is there's not going to be any moisture for the second front to work with. The air is going to not only be very cold, but it's also going to be very dry as that front makes its way through. Now, I can't rule out a flurry or two. I could see a little bit of that taking place, but probably not a lot of flurry activity around. And then we'll look for temperatures to slowly recover late in the weekend and into next week. Okay, so becoming mostly cloudy today, cold, mostly sunny, very cold for tomorrow. This is 7 a.m. And a few clouds start to fill back in Friday night. A little wave of low pressure passes by to the south of here during the weekend. That will bring snow to areas south of the state line. Here are those forecast wind chills. For tomorrow morning, 40 to 45 below zero across much of southern Wisconsin, even during the warmest part of the day, which will be mid-afternoon. About 3 p.m. is typically the warmest part of the day. The wind chill still 30 to 35 below zero at 3 in the afternoon on Friday. Now, with diminishing wind, I think by Saturday morning, the wind chill will be a little bit better. We're still looking at air temperatures double digits below zero, but without the wind, we're not going to have those biting wind chills Saturday morning. Now, by Sunday morning, the wind will start to pick up a little bit again, and we are looking at wind chills back in the 20 to 25 below zero range. Quite a run. A 3 to 4 day run with bitterly cold temperatures. Alert day kicks in for tonight. Skies becoming mostly cloudy today. 17 for the high. Highs in the mid-teens for most of southern Wisconsin. Lows near 20 degrees below zero, or even colder to the north of Madison, with wind northwesterly at 15, gusting to 30. So bitterly cold temperatures by tomorrow morning, and we do have the alert days going for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday due to those bitterly cold wind chills. So that is the forecast for today. We are going to take a look at the weekend forecast in a little more detail, plus your travel forecast. We'll do that coming up in about 1 minute. All right, we are back and we are going to take a look at that travel forecast across southern Wisconsin and the rest of the United States. A few flurries passing by to the north of here today. Those will head off to the east in time. As much as we've mentioned the cold weather around here, there is going to be massive amounts of lake effect snow taking place on the other side of Lake Michigan, the eastern part of the Great Lakes. Really, all of the Great Lakes will be experiencing some lake effect snow on the lee side. Big area of low pressure passing by to the south and some big time travel problems expected this weekend. First, across parts of Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, as a wave of low pressure produces snow, rain, and a wide swath of freezing rain expected. That will move eastward and start to impact the lower Mississippi Valley in the east central part of the nation by Sunday morning, and then toward Washington, D.C. later in the day Sunday. That is going to have a major impact on travel through the weekend and into the first part of next week for the southern and eastern parts of the nation. As far as travel delays go, Miami, minor delays. Las Vegas, a bad data point. Other than that, everyone experiencing pretty good weather conditions and no significant travel delays. Here's that weekend forecast. Cold, high single digits, if not below zero, through the weekend. But for the most part, it does look dry. The only precipitation we will be picking up through the weekend will be a few flurries. 10 below zero for the high temperature on Friday. The high temperature in Duluth. In Hayward, 11 below for the high temperature on Friday. Their low temperature is going to be down around 25 below in Hayward, with wind chills to 50 below Friday morning in Hayward. Man, oh man. To the south of here, even below zero for temperatures. The highs on Friday, everyone will be below zero on the lows, both Friday and Saturday morning. So that is your first alert forecast. Stay safe. If you're going to be outside or have any last-minute errands to run, today is the day to do it. Even as we get into the late afternoon, the wind chills are going to be going down. So take care of those in the short term rather than dealing with them later today, especially tonight, tomorrow, and into the weekend. Have a great day, everyone. We'll be back here tomorrow morning with another update.
At WMTV, 15 News to your Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, or Google TV today, and never miss a moment of 15 News Plus.